So, I'm heading to Brown Knoll today, and I've got to stop because Bobby B's calling. I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that. So Bobby B, aka Hiker Bob, who I haven't seen in a long time. The last video I did with Hiker Bob was in Snowdonia. I don't think I've seen him since then. That was, yeah, that was a long time ago. That was last year. Anyway, so him and his friend Matt are on their bikes. They're biking over from the Hayfield side. I have come from the Edale side. So we're kind of going to meet in the middle, but I think I've beaten them to it. So yeah, we're actually going to try and do a wild camp on Brown Knoll. No idea if it's possible or not. I've seen one YouTube video of someone wild camping on Brown Knoll, but yeah, I've no idea what there is in the way of pitching spots. So we're gonna just scope it out and see, and then if not, we'll probably have to maybe head over to Kinder Scout, see if there's anything there if we've got enough time. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. There's a couple of huts here which I've seen on the map, so I'm gonna go and check those out. Because you never know, by these places, sometimes there's like a little bit of greenery. You can pitch your tents. And I've got my Bonfus Middus with me tonight, which will be the second time that I've taken the Bonfus Middus out. I took it out in the lakes with Paul, so I'm gonna give that a go tonight. I think the conditions are supposed to be quite windy, and we're expecting a bit of rain. In fact, it's raining over there, so it might be a bit wet at times as well. Anyway, enough of my waffle. I will see you probably when we're pitching them tents. Oh, it's gone quite windy. So I'm just going to take a look at this little, I don't know what the hell it is. I'll have to have a look and see what it is. I'm hoping there might be a couple of pitching spots here. I don't think I've ever seen anyone camp here though. Alright. So, Cowburn Tunnel. Interesting. You can't. It's locked. Interesting. I mean, definitely places you can go here, isn't there? Yeah. I think we might have just found home for the night. This is whether there's enough pitches for 3 of us, but I think there is. So I'm thinking one can go here. So someone could potentially go here, and then another one, yeah, I could go here. 3 little camping spots. This is quite cool. Yeah, me likey. Me likey indeed. I'm going to get pitched with rain here, so I'm about to get soaked. So at least if I can just get the outer up, that's the main thing. Problem is I think it's rock underneath here. I don't think. Pegs are going to go in easy. Well, I rushed to get the tent up, so I thought the storm over here was going to hit, and the wind really started to pick up and it started to spit with rain, but it's actually blown over. So I think I've got away with that one. So I didn't really need to rush to pitch the tent, but it's fine, at least it's up now. I can always move it if the boys struggle with any of these other spots here. Right, shall we have a quick look at the Bonfus Middus 2-person tent? It's not fully set up inside, so I'll just quickly show you around and show you some of the features of it and show you some potential quirks that I'm working out, as you tend to have to do with all tents. So, as you can guess by the name, this is a 2-person tent. It is made of DECF, so Dyneema composite fabric. It is very lightweight, so with the outer and the inner, I've got the 1-person inner at the moment. It comes in a little under 700 grams for the outer and the 1-person inner. And I think that also includes the bags. I'll put a correction on the screen if I'm wrong about that. So obviously it's a pyramid style tent. So to put it up is really easy. Basically you have you peg out the 4 corners of the tent, and then you put the trekking pole up in the middle, and then you've got tons of guy out points. So it's always best to use these points here. So that's at the door here, and then also the door on this side. But then you've got further 8 guy out points, which I haven't got the guy out line. The guy out lines attached to at the moment because I just haven't needed to at all. But you've got 8 points situated around the perimeter of the tent. So if you're in really stormy conditions, then yeah, you can guy it all out and it should be pretty sturdy. Now, pyramid style tents are known to be pretty good in the wind. So I haven't properly put that to the test, but hopefully I'll get a chance to do that at some point. I am planning to take this out during the winter. Right, so let's have a quick look inside the tent. So here you've got these buckles, nice sturdy buckles, so you can close it if it's really stormy. Obviously they're YKK zippers and they are waterproof as well. And welcome to the inside of the tent. So obviously this is a 2-person tent, 1-person inner, so you have all the vestibule space in the world, and then you've got this 1-person inner net, and if obviously you've got the 2-person, it will come out a little bit further, so you'll just have less vestibule space, but I still think you'll get generous vestibule space even with the 2-person inner. And it just connects 2 points on the 2 corners, and then on the side here, pole goes up to the top, and then it just connects to a kind of like a hanger here. And then you've also got places here where you can peg the inner down, so you can make it all a bit more taut. On the inside of the tent, you do also have a hook, so you can hang your lantern. And then it has a rainbow style door, which I'm not a massive fan of. I don't think a lot of people are. So obviously, because it can drape onto the outside, but it's not a massive issue. You just curl it and just pop it down there. It's like, it's not really the end of the world, is it? And then I'll show you later once I've got everything set up. But you have enough space then to put your sleeping pad, a couple of bits around the tent, not a huge amount. And then you don't have a huge amount of clearance. Obviously, the walls come in steep because it is a pyramid tent. So that is one of the problems. The walls come in very, very steep. But this tent is quite long as well, so that does help in terms of the netting's not too close to my head. I think people kind of 6 foot and over might struggle a little bit more. Let me inside the inner, and you can see all this vestibule space you've got here. You've got absolutely loads. All of your gear can just be stored outside. You can obviously bring a ground sheet along with you if you want to as well. But yeah, really, really good. Yeah, so that's it. I'll show you a bit more tonight once it's all set up on the inside, and you can have a proper look to see how it's all set up, and I'll probably go through some of the more of the specs as well. Right then, that wind keeps changing direction, so it's kind of coming from over here now. Yeah, it kind of keeps picking up, and yeah. Anyway, the boys are coming. I can see they're on their bikes going along here, so they're not far away now. So we should see them pop over the horizon at some point. They're on their bikes, so I'll just probably have to push their bikes. But hopefully they'll appreciate this spot. I think it's quite a cool little spot to camp. Right, tent's all pitched up. We've all got our tents up, but it's been a bit of a disaster for Bobby B, who's picked up a bit of a puncture. It's not a happy bunny, and we're struggling to get the tyre levers to get it off. So yeah, not a great start. Matt's got the MSR, I think it was a Freelite, he said it was, out with him. Which looks quite cool. Looks quite steady actually, looks quite steady. The ground's really rocky here, so it's been hard to get the pegs in. And then Bob's got his Hilleberg with him, which we'll have a look at a little bit later. Really struggling. I'll stop filming them, it's not fair. Right, Bobby B's all, his bike is fixed. It's a bit of a mess, wasn't it?
Yeah, bike's fixed. Just doing a bit of cooking in the rain.
Yeah, it's about to absolutely cane it down. I think we're going to be getting inside of our tents in a minute, because it's terrible over there.
Yeah, it's going to batter it. Well, it's raining already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to take some shelter a second.
Yeah. This is Matt. The first time I've met Matt. I've seen Matt loads because he's on.
You'll see me in the background of
his in Bob's channel.
Again.
But anyway, I'm going to get in my tent because my down jacket's about to get absolutely soaked.
I'll just sit outside in the kitchen.
You're going to need to get inside in a minute, mate. Alright, fine. I don't.
I'm fair, I'm kind of sheltered really.
I've just tried this ginger pale ale, and it's actually really nice. Hazy, spicy, sweet. It's 5%. I'll definitely be buying that again. Really refreshing, especially after a hike.
Alright though, because you've got your talcum powder.
Yeah, well that's it. I'm going to have a bit of a talcum powder shower later on. Have you heard about this, Mark?
I think you were telling me on the phone about the talcum powder, yeah.
It's really important that you get on the bandwagon.
Okay. Alright, I'll bear that in mind. Talcum powder on your balls?
Mainly, yeah.
Talcum powder all over himself, everywhere.
But as you know, tonight, mainly will be around the Duke area. Because my Duke is currently a mud. Yeah, it's weird here, I'm not getting wet. This is very, very strange.
Must be positioned just right. I thought it was going to be a bit heavier, to be fair. Look how it looks. It looks absolutely shit, but it's not raining that heavy here. It's like it's dispersing before it gets it. How you get on in there?
Alright, geese. Turn the light on for you. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I've just got a little sort of angle that I'm just talking rubbish, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I've got the right angle that I'm sat at, so I've got my headspace.
Yeah, it's nice and shielded here.
And I'm just pretty chilled, to be honest.
And if you look behind you, it just looks awful. The weather
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be like properly hitting there.
No. Yeah, that tent's really nice, mate.
I like it. Yeah, I really do. Yeah, it's light and pretty sturdy in the wind.
Is it one pole, or have you put two in? What? Do you ever put two in for extra stability?
You can A-frame it because the pole goes down the centre, but you need extra long poles to do an A-frame. You can get extenders for them, so yes, you could do
Right.
it. But to be honest, the one's fine. Right, it's way too dark to film now. The rain has passed, although it still looks pretty ropey over in the distance. We've just been taking some night shots of the tents, which look quite cool on camera. I'll have a look at Bob's tent tomorrow. So I think we're just gonna stop filming now because there's like no light at all. And Matt's been confined to his tent. You can just see his silhouette. Right, morning campers. It's a bit of a wet, drizzly, dreary morning, which is what I seem to always get when I come out camping in the Peak District. Views are pretty non-existent. all the clags down. Matt and Bob have just woken up, and annoyingly for Bob, his back tyre's gone down again, which kind of sucks. How you feeling this morning, Bob?
Yeah, I'm alright, I'm okay. Back tyre's gone down, so just another problem, but we'll fix it. We'll find a solution.
It is what it is, isn't it?
It is what it is.
Joys of cycling. It's a pretty decent camping spot here. The only thing I would say is the ground's quite hard, and also you've got quite a bit of road noise, not like ridiculous, and you can also hear the trains as well. So it's not the most serene of spots, but interesting to find this little location. It's quite easy to get to as well. So I think we're going to slowly pack up. I think 2 lads will probably be gone before I do. I'm just taking my time as I'm staying in the Peak District tonight and meeting a friend, Gareth, who I haven't seen in quite a while. So we're just going to a campsite tonight. No wild camping tonight, just a campsite. And I'm going to have a few beers and chill out and have a catch up. The Bonfus Framus was really good. I really like it. It's not too noisy with the DCF, and we had some pretty heavy gusts last night and it was absolutely fine. So enjoying that so far. And I've got this funny eye thing again, which I keep getting, which is annoying. Not quite sure what that's down to, but it's probably hay fever. Right, start getting packed up and then hit the road back down to Edale, back on the train, back to Hathersage, get my car, and then off I go. Right then, all packed up. We were over here. It's behind Cowburn Tunnel. So the shaft, which goes down to Cowburn Tunnel, is actually a railway line. So there's a tunnel, and obviously trains go underneath. And this is a shaft. It goes, it's a ventilation shaft that goes right until. You probably didn't hear that, but there's a train going underneath, so you can occasionally hear the trains going underneath. I'm just going to see if I can poke the camera in. If you can see, so you can see the shaft. See the shaft there? And that tunnel goes. That shaft goes straight down, I guess, to the railway line. So that's quite cool. It's quite a nice camping location. I'll probably come back here again. It's nice and easy to get to, which is one nice thing. The ground's a bit rocky, but it's lots of flat spots, and yeah, it's quite an easy one to get to. So probably do this again. Right, so I'm going to sign off here. Thank you for joining me on this little adventure in the Peak District, just off the summit of Brown Knoll, and by Cowburn Tunnel shaft number 2. So as always, stay safe, keep on trekking, and I'll see you on the next one.